Nick World, welcome to another live broadcast on Knicks Fan Network. And the game is pretty much on the way. Welcome. We have the Boston Celtics against the New York Knicks down in the TD Garden, not the regular Garden, with Jalen Brunson with the first perimeter pull-up jump shot. And we have everything all over the place, and that is how it goes on a live. Let's bring up the scorecard. And we are off. Let's get to it. So we have Jaylen Brown with a high pick and roll, guarded by Julius Randle. We got the steal. Jalen Brunson pushing it down on a fast break. Passed over to Julius. Julius gets blocked. And it looks like my time is definitely way behind because we have a turnover, but it looked like it's 3-2 Knicks. So let's see if I can speed that up. Nope, my is behind. But we'll deal with that. We got Jalen Brunson at the top, ladies and gents. High pick and roll with Sims. Dished off to Jules. Jules pull up for the three. That is cash money. We definitely need Julius to be on this A game tonight against the Boston Celtics. So we got Boston at the top of the key. Dish down. JB on the wing, guarding against Grimes. That's going to be the matchup tonight. Why? Because he can pretty much bully ball all night as he spin around on the spin layup. Boston now leads 3-4. Then of course Knicks is running the same play that they do all the time. You got Grimes for three. That is no go. Bring it down. Jaylen Brown, pull up. Head fakes, pass it away. Pass it back to Tatum. Tatum pass back to Brown. Brown to White. White on the missing three. Julius Randle with the rebound. And you got a fast break bucket. RJ to the rack. 5-4 Knicks. This is going to be a challenge for my Knicks tonight. We're going to have to defend the paint without Mitchell Robinson. That's definitely going to be an issue, but we're going to deal with it. Jalen Brunson down the paint. Pass over to Julius. Julius pulls for the three. No good. Will Julius be dragging three tonight? I believe so. But we'll make it work. As Jason Tatum pull up for three, that is cash money. Knicks are down 5-7 from my view, but it looked like it's 5-10 on the screen. We got to figure out what happened. I got a high pick and roll with JB. JB penetrates. No foul called. Rebound by Brown. Brown on a fast break. Gets stopped. Jason Tatum pull up for three. That is good. See, look, we got to defend the three, guys. That's going to be the issue tonight. Defending the three. How we defend the three. You got RJ driving to the rack with his left hand. That is a missed layup. And it looked like in transition, these guys are running. And you got a three-pointer. Wow. They are pulling and jacking. Harford for a three. As Tibbs call a timeout. Boston Celtics going to be too much for the Knicks. 3 triples. Felt like that was back-to-back triples on my Knicks by Tatum and Horford. We're going to have to defend the three, guys. That's going to be an issue. That is going to be an issue. But we're going to have to step up. We have no Cam Reddish because last time Cam played against that Boston Celtics game, which Boston won 133-118. So we would need to step it up tonight. We don't have a secondary wing player, well, you probably can bring in Fournier. Fournier has been helping out on helping killing the Celtics previously before. Fournier is about roughly 6'7". But besides him, we have no other kind of forwards to match up with Tatum and Brown. So that's going to be an issue. What are we going to do regarding those guys? How are we going to defend? Especially the three-pointer when you have Horford, who's a stretch 5, which is going to bring Sims out of the paint. How are you going to defend that? Tibbs is the night. Tonight is the night for Tibbs to properly adjust. That's what we need to see. We need to see Tibbs properly adjust. And if he can adjust with these lineups, because they are going to run and gun on us. There's going to be a lot of ISO ball with Tatum and Brown. So our guys need to defend straight up. That's just what I see from this 5-13 start with the Knicks. We're going to have to start playing better defense. 100%. But Knicks, we're still in 7th place. I am happy. I'm content with the 7th place lineup. Hold up. I should. So. We'll see what transpires going from there. If you in the chat, definitely start chatting. We don't mind the chatting, the presence going on. Who's out there in the Knick world, Knick land? That's viewing. What are your expectations for tonight? Will the Knicks pull it off? Will the Celtics easily run through this? We have a TNT commentator tonight. We already saw how Shaq and Kenny and all of them was disrespecting our Knicks. As we always know, whenever it's a national televised game and we don't get the MSG network, it's always an issue with that. But there's nothing we can do with that. But just roll with it. But roll. But it's looking like the game are underway and I am behind. Let me see. Let me pull up the chat because that's coming out a little dark. Let me stretch this out because that's looking a little ashy. But we got Knicks winning by 10. Yeah, it's not gonna happen. But it looks and sounds good. It looks and sounds good. As we're off, we got a high pick and roll with Jalen Brunson. Jalen Brunson open, hits that perimeter jump shot, make it a 7-15 game. We'll take that. And that should be open all night on that high pick and roll if they try to double Julius Randle. But White dropped to the paint and they call a foul on Jalen Brunson. Yeah, this is gonna be a matchup. You have no Marcus Smart tonight. I believe he's out with an injury. And they're going with a bigger lineup. And that's going to cause fits. It's right there for my Knicks. That is going to cause fits. But we need to keep it rolling. I think we'll be solid. Because White, he's averaging about 10 points, 44 field goal percentage, 3 rebounds, 3 assists. So if we can keep certain guys to their league average, then we're fine. But as you know, the Knicks definitely don't. And that size will definitely disrupt Jalen Brunson. And I think White, him being a defensive player, will be an issue. You got Julius Randle shooting the 3. That is wide open. Then you got the Celtics coming through. Look, Jalen Brown, pull up for the 3, cash money. This is gonna be, it's gonna be a long night. You got RJ Barrett dribble to the lane, passes out to nobody, and it's a turnover. Yeah, today's gonna be a long night, and I see why. The NBA, makes fun of us doing certain national televised games. Um, they picked can't say they picked a bad time for the Celtics to play against the Knicks to play against the Celtics, but injuries occur. They got injuries as well, but this the number one team in the NBA, guys. So this is kind of expected. Jason Tatum on a 1-on-1, easy play, which is ridiculous. But we come down the lane. You got Jalen Brunson looking to back down White. White off a high pick and roll, switch over. You got Brunson on Horford. Another pick and roll. Jason Tatum, Julius Randle on the top. Take an isolation, pass it over to Grimes. Grimes dribble, penetrate, back over. One pump fake dribble. Julius for three.
3-point goal.
Julius hits the three. It is 10-22 on my end. Apparently, Boston came down and made a basket. We gotta see. Yep, Jaylen Brown come and he is fouled, which is 2 fouls. Yep, that is looking like 2 fouls. That's ridiculous. Then you got out of the break, White pull up for the 3. It is 10-25. Do we have enough defense to stop the scoring power of the Boston Celtics right now? 12-25. As Julius Randle just bangs it on Al Horford. We'll take that. Let's go, Julius. So now we got to turn TD Garden into the Garden as we play some defense going. High pick and roll at the top. Jaylen Brown on Brogdon. Jaylen Brown is looking. Oh, dish off to Horford. Horford back to Brown. Brown back to Brown misses the shot. Julius Randle with the rebound. I'll take that. As you got Julius Randle bully a ball straight to the paint. We'll take that. As Julius Randle just dogged it in his grill. We'll take that. Last time we played, like we said, 133-118. I believe RJ had the high as the game resumed. You got to pass down to Julius Randle. Randle passes over to Jalen Brunson. Jalen Brunson looked like for the step back 3. That is cash money. May bucket. We have a 15-25 on my end, but it looks like you got Brogdon pull up for 3 wide open, and he makes it. Guys, we need to defend this 3 right now. This is looking bad. It's looking bad. Then, of course, you have JB off the top. Pulls up for 3.
3-point goal.
Jalen Brunson back on the 3-pointer. It is 18-28 on my end, but it looked like it's 20-28 as Jaylen Brown drives, dishes over to Williams. Williams pull up for the shot. That's in and out. Rebounds by Grimes. Grimes down on a fast break, guarded by Williams. Pass it over to Julius Randle. Julius Randle on the ISO with Williams. So you look like a Euro step and one by Julius. We'll take that. And one by Julius. We are bringing it back 20-28 on a hard Euro step from Julius going to his right hand. We like to see that. Julius rarely attacks on that hand, so we'll take it. Julius Randle at the free throw line. Let's see if Julius will make it. He's pretty much third in the NBA in double-double with 30 double-doubles this season. And Julius misses the free throw. But then it might be a lane violation, so it is a lane violation. Actually, they called a foul on Hartenstein. It is still 20-28. as Hartenstein make his way into the game. That's ridiculous, guys. How you call that lane violation? I wonder. And wow, Hartenstein. Well, no, would they call that foul or this is another lane violation? Okay, so they gave that to Quickly. All right, I thought they was gonna give that to Hartenstein. Would have been his second straight foul. But then you have Brown coming off a down screen, rebound by Julius Randle. Randle coming down on a fast break. Look like he's going ISO against Brown. Just back him down. All you gotta do, step back floater off the glass. 22-28. Knicks are 9 for 17 as Boston is 10 for 17. But a lot of Boston buckets has been coming from the three-point line as Boston runs their set. You have Williams dribbling down on Quickly, hit him with the bump, and that's a miss. Rebound by JB. Jalen Brunson for the pull-up three. That is not you, JB. As he's trying to be aggressive, missed that rebound by Williams. Then you have Jaylen Brown coming off the down roll. He is fouled by Hartenstein. That is his second foul. That is. We got a 6-point Celtics lead with 2 minutes and 45 seconds left heading into it. How we feeling about this first quarter, chat? What is how we thinking? Knicks are pushing back. Celtics went on that huge first quarter run, but the Knicks are pretty much getting to settle in on the defensive end. They pushing forward. This is going to be a long game, I believe. This is definitely going to be a long game. And defense is the key tonight. So if we continue to play D and make baskets, 100% defense is the key. So we'll see going forward on what the Knicks do. Let me see what are some box score stats real quick. Julius Randle is 5 for 8, literally holding the Knicks down with 12 points. Brunson is 3 for 7, 2 for 4. Probably those threes. He's probably shit. I mean, he's 2 for 4 for 3, so we'll take that 50% with 8 points. RJ Barrett is 1 for 2. So we need to get Barrett going, guys. We got to get Barrett going. Get Barrett downhill. Or maybe he could run with that second unit, and we can see. Right now, hopefully Tibbs would rest certain players right now. Don't continuously have these players in for a ridiculous amount of time. Let me see if this is up. Scorecard. How is that originally up? Oh, because I already have one here. So let's see if I move that, shouldn't I still have? No, this one should be. Alright. Just looking at some stuff, but let me look at the box scores. If I could have that up, yeah, that's fine. But that still looks a mess. Alright, Knicks are down 22-28. As we head into this, we're still in the first quarter with 2 minutes left. Who would come off the bench? Are we bringing Fournier in? Will Fournier get some minutes against the Celtics? Fournier has been known for torching the Celtics. I believe the first year we had him, he was putting up around 30, averaging 30-something against them. So, who knows? As Jaylen Brown is at the free throw line, I believe he made the first free throw. And Tatum makes the second free throw. So we are now 22-30. And Jason Tatum was announced the starter for the Eastern Conference as expected. He's the number one player pretty much on the number one team in the NBA. He's my MVP vote if you think about it. But then we're running that high set with Hartenstein and Jalen Brunson. Almost turned the ball over. Passes that over to Julius. Julius on the pick and roll, doesn't bite. Jaylen Brown is on him as Julius isos dribbles. Goes to his right, brings it over to his left. Smooth floater. 24-30. Great move. Phenomenal move by Julius Randle. Randle with 14 points in the first quarter. And it seems like he is not sitting on the bench as he's probably going to play the entire game. As Pritchard shoots for a three, wide open. And the Celtics 32 to 24. But what occurred? Looked like they got the ball back. As the ball is stolen, Jaylen Brown drives it to the rack, missed the layup. Pritchard grabs the rebound, puts it back up. Jaylen Brown misses the three. He caught a Sprite. And you got Julius Randle walking into the three. That is a miss. It's going to be one of those nights where he feel like he's going to have to take over by himself. As you have Brown on Brunson on an ISO on the wing, pass over to Pritchard. Pritchard for three as he misses. Rebound by R.J. Barrett. As it's 24-34. Then you got RJ. Ooh, was that blocked? Wow, they said that is a layup as he literally finger rolled that ball way over. That's crazy. Let's see that. As he dribbled down, let's see. Oh, yeah. He threw that ball over the top. As you pretty much dish my Knicks talking about how that's going to be on Shaqtin' a Fool of him missing that layup. As you get Williams pull up for three. That is a miss. Grabs his own rebounds. Offensive rebounds going to kill us tonight. Pritchard Richards dish over to Williams. Williams missed the floater. Missed the tipping. Williams with the rebound. Passed over to Brogdon. As Brogdon missed the layup. And you have Deuce on the fast break. And loses the ball on the turnover as it is still 24-34. So literally, Obi Toppin comes in with 37 seconds left. That's ridiculous. When Julius literally could have sat from when it was 2 minutes and 40-something seconds. So these situations are going to be crucial as you got a missed three-pointer by Pritchard's. As we bring the ball up right now. So you have Quickly with the ball. Pass it over to R.J. Barrett. R.J. Barrett heading to his left. Left layup as a miss. Then you have Brown bringing it down on a fast break. He's attacking. Missed the layup. Rebound by Hartenstein. Passed over to R.J. R.J. down the paint with an easy dunk. As the quarter ends, 26-34. It's looking a little choppy. Celtics are 26-2 when leading in the first quarter. That's a phenomenal record right there. But my Knicks could be resilient. 34-26. Celtics have the lead end of the first. Chat, talk to me. What do we think the predictions will be tonight? Will Knicks prevail? Will we pull through? What is this going to look like? Right now, Julius Randle is taking over with 14 points. He is 6 for 10. Then you have Brunson, who has 8 points, 3 for 7. It's looking like this is going to be a long night, as you have Jaylen Brown has 7 points at this moment. Tatum lead the Celtics with 12. He's 5 for 5 from the field. So it's going to be a long night when you have that man putting up the numbers he's going to put tonight. who to me could who could be the league MVP. I think so. I think he can be the league MVP. I think so. Anywho, let's see. Opie gonna need tons of minutes tonight. I believe he needs that, especially because it's a good matchup. You know, Williams is about 6'10", and you got Horford who's about 6'10". So let Opie get that minute so he can put that pressure on the offensive end. You know, work them out defensively. That'd be solid for us. But will Tibbs do that? We all know Tibbs are not going to do that. We understand Tibbs is not going to play Opie as much. He literally brought Opie in where it was like seconds left, 27 seconds left in the first quarter. When we saw Julius with 2 minutes, 45 seconds left, you could have brought Julius in during that time period. But he literally brought Opie in with 20-something seconds left. So we'll see what role Opie plays in tonight. And we see what role Quickly is definitely going to be needed in tonight's lineup to pretty much see. Quickly's his plus minus, I believe, on the Knicks. It's the top on the Knicks. So I think like plus 180 something. So Quickly is definitely needed tonight. And Opie, give Opie some burn. Tibbs. I mean, how much we're gonna talk about that? That's key. But Brown and Tatum, they're going to be tough to contain tonight. They're pretty much, I've seen games where they average roughly 30 points in certain games, which is why they have the best record in the Eastern Conference. It's literally their offense. Their defense is solid as well, but to me, I just think it's their offense. Because Tatum has the ability to take you on the ISO play, give you easy buckets. Brown as well. And my Knicks need to match up against that. You know, their dribble penetration is going to be ridiculous. And this is where our guy will be missed in Mitchell Robinson. But let's kind of jump back into this game real quick. Where's this video aspect? Let's jump. So we got a high pick and roll right now with RJ Barrett and Hartenstein. Hartenstein dish over to Deuce. Deuce pull up for the three, and that is a air ball. Now we got Tatum at the top of the key. Dished over to Williams. Excuse me. No, that's not what. Yep, that is Williams. Williams dished over to White. White missed that. You got Grimes. Not even Grimes. That is Deuce with the rebound. We'll take that. Quickly dribble penetration down into the paint. He pulled that out. Pause. You got Quickly on the ISO coming through with his little floater. That is a bucket. We'll take that. All right, now we got to turn TD Garden into the Garden. So you got, let's go RJ, Garden Tatum. Tatum on the high pick and roll. Tatum pull up for three. That is no good. Rebound by Deuce. Deuce pass over to Quick on a fast break. We'll take that high pick and roll. Deuce coming with the floater. Quickly with the back-to-back floater. Bringing it back to 4. Let's go. So now we got to do it. We got to keep it rolling. Celtics are 2-15 since a hot start. Passed over. You got Williams pulling up for the 3. In and out. No good. Rebound by Quickly. Let's go Quick. Quickly got the ball off a high pick and roll. He's being isolated. Pass it over to Hartenstein. Hartenstein. Pass back over. Quick. They did like a screen a roll 3 times. Dished over to Deuce. Deuce pass it over to Hartenstein in the paint. Call for the foul. We'll take that. We would definitely take that. Hartenstein gets fouls by Cornette. Cornette is a former Knicks player. I think he's about 7'2". Has a sweet little jump shot. But on the defensive end, he is sizzling bacon. He is definitely sizzling bacon as Hartenstein shoots the first free throw. Cash money as we'll take that. It is 31-34. But on the stats, it looked like it is 34-31. 34, looking like my app is behind as Hartenstein makes both free throws, 32 to 34. All right, then you have White dribbling it up with Deuce on him. You got a high pick and roll as he attacks, misses, rebound. Then you have Obi Toppin on the fast break. Does he make it? Left hand layup. We are tied. 34 to 34. Knicks is on a 10-0 run the last 2 minutes. Now we have to bring up the defense. Tatum with the steal. We have a Tate foul on Jason Tatum. Knicks get the free throw and a bucket back as we make this push. Let's go. Let's go, Knicks. See, it's ridiculous. Knicks, seriously, literally, change dynamics when you bring in Emmanuel quickly. We could have been went on this run if you'd have brought Opie in early. Not to say that would have occurred, but still, it's a situation where Tibbs need to trust in his bench instead of raw dogging. Jesus, instead of like running down your players early. As we have Deuce bringing the ball up at the top of the key, passes over to RJ. RJ gets screened by Hartenstein. As RJ backs down, Haywood pulls up for the left-hand shot. That is a miss. Rebound by Tatum. Tatum passes the ball out to Haywood. Haywood shoots the three. Cash money. Wait, why am I saying Haywood? Yo, that looked like Haywood for a second. Who is this man? It's Huser, excuse me. Huser, excusez-moi. As quickly goes for the floater. I'm like, Haywood. Ain't Haywood in Charlotte? But that's crazy. Oh, there's a back screen passed over to Williams. Williams head fake for the three. That's cash. As it is 40 to 37 on my screen. As you go for the pick and roll, come through. RJ Barrett, left hand Barrett, all the way to the rack. We'll take that. Now we got to put on the defensive guru. As you have, they run into they set. Passes over to Williams for three. That is a miss. You got an offensive rebound by Tatum. Left hand layup as that's cash. Up, do you have quickly pushing it on a fast break. Pass it over Hartenstein for the pick. ISO step back three for quickly. That is no good. I don't think Tibbs liked that shot. Then you have Derek Wright bringing the ball down. A little hesitation attack, and he's fouled by Hartenstein. It is 39 to 42 as the Knicks went on a smooth run to bring the score back, to remotely bring it close, which is needed. As needed. As RJ Barrett goes to sit, as well as Hartenstein. And White misses the first free throw. Like I said, we'll take that. Definitely need the Knicks to be aggressive tonight on both ends. Make our free throws. Contest on three-pointers. These are the keys. These are the keys for the night. The three keys. And I think we'll be set as White makes the second free throw. And you have Grimes back in the game. Grimes just bring that energy. Look how he's running off these screens, drawing the defense. As Grimes get the rebound, attack to Opie. Opie pulls up for three. That is a strong miss. Rebound by Quickly. Quickly pumps fake. Dishes over to Sims. Sims attack. Dish it over to Opie. Opie one dribble. Got his shot blocked by Tatum. What a great defense by Tatum. Both 6'8" players. Horford pump fakes, step back, pass it over. You got White dishes, and we call the travel. Great defense by the Knicks. That's phenomenal defense right there. That's what's going to keep us in this game. Let's see that block. Oh no, That looked like that was an air ball. Was that an air ball by Obi Toppin? I will take that. Anyway, you have Knicks in their set. Sims at the high pick and roll for Quickly. Quickly doing the slow dribble through the legs. Tween.
3-point goal.
As you shoot a three from Quick. As the Knicks go on a smooth run, Jalen Brunson look like he's due to check in. Who will sit down? Will it be Quickly or Grimes? As a turnover, got Grimes with it. Grimes passed it over for the three.
3-point goal.
Back-to-back three. Let's go Knicks. As it's 45-43 on my TV screen, but the score is 45-46. So I wonder if somebody got fouled. As Hauser passes over the double team, Hauser pull up for the three. That is good. Okie dokie. Who is this Hauser that look like a young Larry Bird? That's funny. As Knicks go into their set, they run a down screen, high pick and roll for Sims. Quickly's on the ISO against Horford. Tween. Go to his right, pull up. That is no good. Rebound by Tatum. As you have Tatum bringing the ball up. Let's see. We got the step back by Jason Tatum. Guarded by Grimes. He's actually for the clear out on the wing. So, he want to tween between the legs. Pass over to Horford. Horford to Williams. We got to travel. That's defense. See, that's how you play defense, guys. You lock down on one man while still being close to your second defenders. When they swing that ball out, you getting the hands out. You letting them know we ready to ball. It's great defense. Great defense by my Knicks. So actually, now we go. So far, Knicks are rolling. We'll take that. We're not behind by so much. We're down by one. We actually only allow Boston 12 points in the second quarter. I don't want to jinx it. While the Knicks score 17. The first quarter, Boston put up 34 points to the Knicks 26. So that is a great second quarter. Usually we play okay in the second quarter to bring the game back. It's the third quarter for me. It's the third quarter where I get a little suspicious because we tend to have a horrible third quarter going into almost every game that we play. So we'll see what occurs, what transpires in the second half when it is time for the third quarter. But so far, I'm liking the play. The bench is giving us production still, quickly with 10 quick buckets coming into that quarter. Grimes, he only took 2 attempts, so I can't blame him. But he only 3 baskets. Obi with 3 attempts as well. That's only 2 baskets. So we're gonna need more. We're gonna need more for these guys. To keep Tatum at 12, I believe he only had 2 points in the second quarter, which is great. But it's but so long that you can contain this guy because he's going to keep it rolling. He's going to have it rolling. I wonder if I can pull the game up on my other side and excuse me. If I can pull up the ESPN game, see if it's quicker on here. And see ESPN Watch. And hopefully that it's not loud. Actually, no, it's a TNT game. Okay, that's the issue. That's fine. That's fine. Let's bring up the Celtics stat. We can play that. Let's keep that rolling. Let's see the webpage. We'll bring that up. So JB Probably coming back in. I believe he only has 8 points at the half. Like I said, my time is a little behind. But Knicks got the ball. You got JB at the top of the key, pick and roll with Sims. Jalen Brunson ISO against Williams. Take him off the dribble. Step back perimeter jump shot is cash money. So Knicks is going 60% at the half. That's crazy. You got Jason Tatum coming off a curl. Passed it over to Horford. Horford passed it back to Brogdon. Malcolm Brogdon, who was a great player down in Indiana. Pass it over to Hartford. Hartford hits a three. Guys, we need to defend the three. We had to defend the three. 47-49. Jalen Brunson off the dribble, attacking Williams. Williams is a big body for Brunson, so I don't know if he wants to take him on that ISO. You get a pick over by Jericho Sims. The switch over off the dribble, pick and roll. That's no good. JB, you got to stay focused on that ISO jump shot. Now you got Brown on quick. See, now look at the height advantage. Look at the weight advantage on that. That's an issue. Then you got Grimes on Tatum as well. Tatum about 6'8". Grimes about 6'5", 6'4". Takes him to the paint on the back down. Stay down. Opie on Brogdon. Brogdon attacks. That should have been Ben Wallace, Opie. Opie defensive. His defense, man, and his instincts is just not there on those plays. I would like for that to be. Celtics up 51-47. JB at the top of the key by Brown. He's attacked. Dishes over to quickly for three. That's a no good. Rebound by Horford. And you got Jaylen Brown passes over to Williams. Williams for the pull-up three. In and out. Rebound by Sims. We'll take that. You got a high pick and roll with Quick and Sims. Quickly dish it over to Brunson. Brunson, ISO, and Williams at the top. Good move. Good move. But you got blocked by Tatum. Rebound by Quickly, and it's back up. That was a shake and bake by Brunson. As it is 49-51 on my end, but it looked like the Knicks kind of went up. So let's see what transpires. As you have Brown dishes over to Brogdon. Brogdon pull up for the three. That is a miss. Rebound by Sims. You're bringing it down. What you have Quickly at the top. As he passes over to Brunson. Brunson back to Quick. Quick pulls up for three. Cash money.
3-point goal.
Let's go Quick. Quick with 15 on the. I told you Quickly is an X factor, guys. He's an X factor. As Brown Tatum attacks, rebound by Sims. Sims passes it over to Quentin Grimes. Quentin Grimes bangs it straight down in the paint as Celtics calls a timeout. 54-51. Let's go Knicks. Let's go. 7-0 run on a Boston Beans head. As my Knicks go up 54-51. 28-17 quarter in the second half. My Knicks is this going to be an entertaining game, guys? I thought this was going to be one of them this is a blowout moments. But my Knicks are prevailing. We are in the mix here. Let's go. Let's go Knicks right now. That's what I'm talking about. As we have a little difficulties, but that's what I'm talking about, Knicks. Keep the pressure on them. Rebounding is very key. So we need to get our defensive rebounding going because if they grab any offensive rebounds, you know how the Knicks do whenever other teams get offensive rebound. It's always seemed like it's a 3-point play behind that because we don't get back on defense. So we'll take it right now. I want to see how many assists do Brunson have. Brunson have 3 assists. Now that has been an Achilles heel going with my Knicks is the assists. But obviously when Opie plays more, not to say when Julius in we don't get assists. Julius, gives you 6 assists, but the hockey assist, the ball doesn't fluctuate as much. But right now it's moving quickly, coming in, attacking. 6 for 9. See, this is quickly off the bench is very crucial. Quickly, he can be the J.R. Smith. He could be the Ben Gordon. He could be the Mono Ginobili when he's just instant offense. And that's tough when Julius is in the game as much because quickly don't have that freedom because the you go with Julius Randle first, then you go with Brunson, then sometimes with RJ. So quickly needs a space in the game where he can dominate, where he can have the ball. So, like you said, the second quarter, it's the perfect time for Quick to get his. End of the first, second quarter. And right now he's going off for his. I would take that. But of course, as soon as I say something like that, we go on a run. You don't give Julius longer rest. You bring in Julius right now. Why? Stay with that run, Tibbs. Stay with that activity. I would stay with that activity. That's crazy. Yeah, well, we'll see. Anyway, it looks like the game resumed on ESPN end. Mine's is a little behind, so that's fine. As we are back. 54-51. You have Brown bringing the ball up. And you have, let's see, so Tatum passes over back to Brown. Brown pick and roll with Horford. Horford catches the rebound, passes over Tatum. Tatum drives as he tries to dunk on Sims, and he misses. Thank God, because that would have been the highlight for a week. Then we pass it over to Brogdon. Brogdon dribble penetrates on Brunson. As he passes the alley-oop over to Williams. Great plays as Sims is down. And, oh, man, Sims could have hurt himself. But that was an awesome alley-oop. You thought that was a layup, but great alley-oop attempt as Knicks run their set. We have Brunson with a high pick and roll with Sims. It's Brunson's attack, left-hand floater, cash money. That's there all night. That is there all night. All right, let's go. We got quickly on Brown. That height differential is ridiculous as he gets to the basket easily. See, look, I told you that's going to be our issue. Is defending those wings, Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum, the 6'6", 6'7", 6'8" guys against my Knicks, man. We're scrawny on the wing. As another left-hand layup by JB attacks to the basket. That is cash money by Jalen Brunson. Let's go, Jalen Brunson. This is the quarter to get it going. As you have Jason Tatum being guarded by Brunson. Excuse me, not Brunson, Grimes. You have quickly attacks. Misses three-pointer, rebound by Tatum, snatches out of Sims' hand, and a layup as the score is 58-57 on my end. Oh, you have Jalen Brunson pull up for the three. That is no good. Rebound by Williams. Williams passes to Brogdon. Look, Brogdon attacked on Grimes. Left-hand layup, miss, but a foul on Brown as he makes the layup. That's ridiculous, guys. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. So, the ref hasn't been calling cheapy fouls, which is phenomenal. That's great. But that foul, that foul was ridiculous. But Brown gets to the line. Brown right now has 12 points. He is 4 for 11. So my Knicks are playing great defense on Brown. Tatum is 7 for 10. He's being efficient. But those two top scorers, I feel okay with how we're holding them to 16 and 12, which sometimes they would average in like 20, 25 at the half. So I think we're keeping them around average. As Jalen Brunson at the top of the key. Brunson passes over to Quick. Cool pulls up for the three. That is a miss. Sims with the rebound, passes over to Grimes. Grimes' attempts is no good. And we are at the half. 58-60 at the half. I really wish the Knicks were up to kind of give us a better momentum, because the Knicks, when leading at the half, is way better record than when we're losing at the half. So it's something to look at that. So we are here. Chat if you with me. Definitely come holler and chat and talk. But we are here. We are rolling. Let me check something. Can I even share this video? Here we go. Copy link. Definitely want to send this into the group chat to my fellas real quick. 1 second. So how we feeling at the half, chat team? Hold on, let me see. We go here. Hold up, I'm just trying to send this message out really quick. No, nobody was trying to switch that. All right, I'm gonna have to get out of this for a second. Switch over to that. That's fine. We go to home. Yeah, Jade is ridiculous. Let's see. Pop in. Alright, hold up. Alright, and we're back. What do I want to do? Nah, that's not how I had it. All right. All right. So at the half, it is 58-60. Knicks are behind by 2. Going up at the half, Julius Randle 6 for 10. Brunson 6 for 13. We could live with that. I'll take that. With 14 points, him being aggressive. You have Quickly also with 15 points. So my Knicks are currently rolling. We currently got it rolling. Let me see live chat. That's better. We currently got it rolling. Quick should pretty much play the entire game, honestly. Because it looks like RJ really haven't came in. So I wonder what occurred with that. Let's see. RJ only played 16 minutes. That's how they rotated that. That's crazy. And Quickly had 15 minutes in 2 quarters. So that's something to look at, guys, honestly. And they had Grimes in there for the most part playing with Quick for the defensive end. And Julius Randle only played 13 minutes out of 24. Let me see. Wow. Opie had 10. So maybe Tibbs is going to spread out. Pause. Maybe he's going to spread out the minutes right now. That's pretty great. See, now Deuce minutes. Deuce has been good. We will take the 2 rebounds, the assists, the 2 steals, but this is a game for you to bring in. Oh, they just disrespect Julius. Somebody must told Julius Randle Shaq called him Randolph. Oh, 100%. 100%. It's straight disrespect on the TNT. Shaq. Yo, Shaq is ridiculous. Shaq is very disrespectful. So listening to TNT sometimes it's crazy, and it's a Shaq showing no respect. But the minutes distribution tonight is actually phenomenal. I thought it was going to be ridiculous, but it's not bad at all. The only thing is Hartenstein with his 8 minutes. He's been solid. 3 rebounds, 3 assists. The 3 fouls is obviously not a phenomenal aspect, but I'll take it. I'll take it. We'll see. But no, Knicks, that's what I'm talking about. We rolling with that. I don't mind. Knicks. Let's see if we could pull up Knicks Twitter. See how we feeling with Knicks Twitter. All right, Brunson, we clearly see what you're doing. Give it up already. Kuzma trade deadline proposal. Eddie Precious. Guys just be kind of throwing stuff out there. I don't want to entertain certain nonsense. But this is what we like right here. This is that quickly up there with the Reggie Miller and the Ray Allen. We like that. We take that. We'll take that. We don't need that. Yeah, this still baffles me from a long time ago. Emmanuel Quickly D+ for the Knicks. That's crazy. Barkley Knicks have been irrelevant since Patrick Ewing left. Says they did have that 1 year with Carmelo, Shaq. 1 year. Barkley. Julius Randle has played well. Brunson been fantastic. Shot. Problem with the Knicks, expectations are too high for the talent. I don't understand. I don't understand these guys, honestly. Like they really be coming for my Knicks. Really be coming for my Knicks. They really be coming for my Knicks, so I don't stand for all of that, guys. That's ridiculous. Let's see. Should we watch this James Dolan?
So we have to make it through the next 4 weeks. But
let's see what James Dolan said.
The Knicks are doing well. They're not at the top of the league, but they're not at the bottom, and they're in a playoff position now, right? And we just lost a player, Mitchell Robinson, for 4 weeks, and he was important to us. So we have to make it through the next 4 weeks. But the thing about both teams, and this, right? Coming to Madison Square Garden.
TNT.
It really is exciting.
It's ridiculous with TNT. I don't know what's in TNT, ESPN. It's been constant.
Good for families,
and I don't understand.
We want as many people.
The crazy thing, the ratings for whenever the Knicks play are ultra high. So if your ratings are high,
the Knicks are
when we play
are doing well. They're not at the top of the league, but they're not at the bottom, and they're in a playoff position now, right? And we just lost a player.
Wonder Woman is always a pleasure when you stop by.
For 4 weeks, and he was important to us. So we have to make it through the next 4 weeks. But the thing about both teams, and this, right?
Knicks and
Coming
Rangers,
to Madison Square
James
Garden
Dolan
is fun.
James Dolan speaking on the Rangers and Knicks. What is CP talking about? Let's see what CP talking about.
The Raptors have a guy out there named OG. There's a guy out there that can help this Knicks defense, and he's probably the most coveted wing out there in the NBA right now. There's not too many. A lot of teams, they want to keep their wings as they move into the playoff push because it is a wing league and you need wing depth. But the Toronto Raptors have a guy out there named OG Anunoby who could be available.
OG
and that's
CP.
number one on my list for the Knicks to turn it around. If they can get OB Anunoby at the right price, I think they got to look at it. I think they got to look at it.
I agree. I agree with your CP. I would go after OG if the price is right. If it's not, then of course stay away. Like you said, if they want what Utah got for Donovan Mitchell, I definitely wouldn't make that trade. I just think that'd be too much. But if we can get sad to say, but if we gotta move Opie and like a first or Opie in a second, probably Opie in the first, maybe we should look into that. That wouldn't be a bad thing to kind of look into if we can get Opie in a first. But dealing with them, yeah, with Toronto, you never know. Masai Ujiri, he might want the whole farm for these guys, so you never know. You never know. So 58-60 at the half. Quickly, it's going bananas and bunkers. Now the question is, do you bring Quickly back in at the to start it? Is the lineup Brunson, Quick, RJ, or Grimes, and Julius and Sims? How do you start this second quarter? This third quarter. I don't know. It's going to be something to look at. Tibbs, how is Tibbs going to play that? That's how are we going to defend that? That's going to be the question. We look at Celtics real quick. As Tatum 7 for 10, we already know the 16 points. You got Robert Williams only with 2 points. If we can keep him to not having 11 points, I think that'd be crucial. Well, that means we're defending the paint, even though we did give up 60 points at the half. How many 3-pointers did they make? They made 10 for 23, so that's 43%. 10 threes at the half is a little too much. That means they're on pace for 23-pointers, which is possible with these guys, the way they shoot it and the way they move the basketball. And how many, they played 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. They played 10 guys. That's how you rotate players. And they didn't even play Blake yet. But they played 10 guys to move around, to see adjustments. I can't say that's good coaching, but you know what you're doing with that. And maybe they're playing 10 guys because certain players is out on that Boston lineup. Maybe because that what is this guy name? Oh man. What is Marcus Smart? Since Marcus Smart is out, Marcus Smart plays roughly 30 minutes. But you could have easily had Derek White play the 30 minutes. But no, you gave Pritchard 5. You gave Sam 4. You gave Luke Cornett 4. Now, how often do these guys play? I don't know. But you can see their minutes distribution is great. And they played 10 guys. That's crazy. My Knicks, we got to step it up. We got to learn from these great teams. You cannot say that we don't have the team or the roster for it. If you want to give Mahalik, Mahalik some minutes, he can shoot. We don't know how his defense is, but we know he could shoot. Ryan, I'm not really worrying about Ryan getting minutes, but Ryan can be aggressive on the defensive end. We know why Ryan is here. That's Brunson guy. That's Brunson guy. Let him. That's Brunson guy. So that's why we have Ryan around. But Knicks are down 58-60, heading into the third quarter. Crucial third quarter because the Knicks are historically bad in the third. We do not maintain the league or anything. Oh, my brother from another. How you doing, sir? Mel's Fargo. My brother. The Knicks are trying to hold their own at the moment. They are trying to hold a game. So the Nets are playing tonight. Oh man, so Nets had a back-to-back? That's crazy. Knicks are doing okay. They're not doing the best, but they're doing okay. Celtics kind of been, killing us on the 3 ball for most part, but we pushed our way back to take the lead. Then of course Celtics kind of went up last minute, so we're down 2 at the half. How is the Nets doing, my brother? Please tell me how the Nets doing. Without KD, we have Kyrie probably putting at work. How is the Nets game going tonight? And mind you, I am a Brooklyn native. I rep my Knicks 100%, but I do appreciate Brooklyn and what they're doing with KD and Kyrie and Ben Simmons. I have faith in them to play good together, because of my counterparts, my fellas. They enjoy the game. They watch the game, so I do it because of my guys. See, the Nets are doing a good job, but we only up 1 point. Who are they playing tonight? I gotta see. So they playing the Detroit basketball. Oh, come on. Y'all should be running. Y'all about to run amok on Detroit. I can't really say that because they are down right now 64-59 in the start of the third quarter. But I believe they'll be all right. I'll be all right. Let's put that up there. Then the Knicks be falling in the third faithfully. Yeah, 100% we fall down. That's a given. That is a given. So as we start the third quarter, look like Jalen Brunson went to the line, got fouled. We are, like I said, forgive me guys, my screen is behind a couple seconds, but Jalen Brunson went to the line. Now we have some defense going. You have Jason Tatum guarded by Grimes. You got a pick and roll with Tatum. Julius Tatum pulls up for the 3. Good rebound by Sims as JB push the ball up. Jalen Brunson come off a screen, attacking. Left hand swoop layup as it's Cash Money, 62-60 Knicks as we rotate. We playing the Bookman's Pistons, but we usually have great third quarters. Okay. Oh yeah. I have faith in the Nets in the second half. I believe they can push it through in the second half. As you got Knicks leave Horford wide open. Horford misses it. Rebound by Sims. RJ with the high pick and roll, being guarded. Go to the right hand high layup. That is a miss. Rebounds by Sims. Dish out to RJ. RJ pulls up for the 3. That is no good. That's a bad set, guys. That's a bad set. As Horford catches it. Brown with the pump fake, spinner over fadeaway. Cash. So we are tied at 62, but it looked like my Knicks might have scored the bucket going back on the paint. So you have Knicks running a set. Down screen, Brunson into the paint. Dribbles as Julius Randle pulls up for 3. That is a miss. Rebounds by Sims. Sims up and bangs it in. Sims on the aggressiveness. Love some Sims right there. Sims hold it down. I appreciate that from Sims. Now you got a high pick and roll with Tatum. Brown dribble penetrates. Jab steps, misses. Rebounds by Horford. Horford's guarded by Julius Randle. Dishes that out to White. White gets screened by Horford. We call that offensive foul. It's great defense. Yeah, Jericho Sims is a problem on that. Yeah, Jericho Sims is doing this thing on that rebounding. Oh, RJ shoots the three.
3-point goal.
Let's go. Knicks are up 67-62. As we need to get RJ going. We get RJ going, we're good. Celtics missed their last 6 3-pointers as they attack the paint. Tatum is fouled by Grimes. So, let's go. 67-62. Tatum at the free throw line, and it looks like Tatum swishes the basket. Tatum right now with 17 points. Brunson with 18. RJ Barrett needs to get it going. He has 9, but he is 4 for 10. So we need RJ to get it going. So, damn, one of these games got to go a commercial. Yeah, nah, they're going to be running. But it's all good, Mel. I just appreciate just getting the chat popping. Trust me, I understand how that Nets game is going. I'm looking at it. It says it's 59-64 for the Nets game. So hopefully they could get it. They can get it going. I wonder how Kyrie is doing. So the BK New York teams need to play on opposing days. No, so sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. It's crazy. Nets had a back-to-back because I watched the Philly game last night. And the Knicks had an off night that night. And then, of course, you guys play tonight. And I believe we play Friday. So it's the Nets. The Nets and Knicks play Friday. Oh, man, you know what? We should probably do a duel live that day, man. I could probably send you a video, audio thing. We probably do the duel live. The Nets and Brooklyn matchup. That'll be fire. That'd be fire, but I believe that's Saturday. That's like a 5 o'clock game. I don't even know if I'm gonna go live because I think my nephew got a game that day, so I got to figure out how we do that. As you got Julius Randle on the isolation against Horford, passes that out to RJ. RJ shoots for another 3. That is a miss. Rebounds by Williams. Williams passed over to Jason Tatum with the spin move. Fouled by Sims, but that's an awesome spin move as it is 67-64. Let's see. He said Kyrie got 18, 6 for 11. Okay, Kyrie, that's what we talking about. As it's in Detroit, 66-62. Right now, 67-66. I believe Tatum is knocking down his free throws. You know, Tatum always gonna knock down those free throws. So let's see. And both free throws is knocked down. It is 67-66. Knicks with the lead. Brunson is driving an attack and he is fouled, but I wonder if that foul is before the basket. I believe that is before the basket. But anyway, Knicks are up 67-66. We haven't really seen too much for Julius Randle in this second half because this has been all Jalen Brunson as Jalen Brunson goes to the free throw line and misses the free throw. Jalen Brunson, this is very crucial, sir. Gotta make these easy baskets, sir. These are free. Gotta make the basket, sir. Gotta make it. As he makes the second free throw, it's good. These are free, man. You gotta knock down these free throws, guys. As Knicks get on defense, we gotta put the pressure on them. So Boston goes into their sets. You have Jason Brown guarded by RJ Barrett. High pick and roll with Williams. As he gets Sims up in the air, they're called a foul on Williams. Williams, you got to stay down on Jalen Brown. You have to stay down on that pump fake. Look at Jalen Brown bumps on the pick and roll, pump fakes to get the player up. If Jericho goes Sims, he's jumping vertically. You know, you can't call that on him. He's jumping vertically. As Brown knocks down the free throws, bringing the game close. On my end, like I said, I'm behind 68-67, but it looks like it's 68-71 as Boston went on a quick little run. So that's no brainer. As Jalen Brunson pump fakes, being guarded by Brown, pass over to RJ. RJ stutter step, gets blocked by Williams. Williams timing on that. Opie needs to learn that timing. As Brown brings it down the court, passes over to White. White shoots the three. The three is good, which is why it is 78-71 on my end. Jalen Brunson bringing the ball down. You see a high pick and roll with JB. JB passes off to Julius. Julius pumps fake, pull up for the three.
3-point goal.
3-point basket by Julius Randle, which is tying it at 71 apiece. And you got a dish over to Brown. Brown guarded by RJ Barrett. Brown is tween, step back, pull up for three. That is no good. Rebound by Julius Randle. Julius Randle bringing the ball up. He's attacking. Julius Randle got Al Horford on him. Steps in the paint. Passes over to Brunson. Brunson dribble penetration with the floater. That is good money. Do you have 21? Can you do something for me? Brunson with 21 points. As the score is 73-71. You got Tatum on the wing, guarded by Grimes. He's just spinning off of him, and that's easy baskets. We need a forward, guys. We need a forward. Tibbs, you getting angry. He's too little. Jason Tatum is 6'8". Grimes is 6'4". What do you expect? What do you expect? Right? What do you expect? Right? He's 6'4", 6'5". Tatum is 6'8". You could bully ball him every time going down the paint, guys. You calling a timeout, Tibbs. You need height, man. You need height. You need someone that's 6'8". You know, you could bring in Cam. It's players that's traded all the time that's still playing games. You ain't worrying about him being hurt. Tibbs just don't like him. And I don't know why the Knicks organization is allowing that to happen to Cam Reddish. But we are tied at 73 apiece. Julius Randle with 17. Brunson with 21. We have RJ with 9. Grimes with 5. And Sims only have 2. So Sims need to get some buckets. I'm saying Sims need to get some buckets, guys. And what Sims needed to score, you gotta get some players that to set him up. Brunson right now only have 4 assists, and it's in the third quarter. So what Brunson probably going to end the game with probably 6 assists, probably 7. You know, to go two quarters, is a quarter and a half left. Can we pull this out? And I believe the Celtics might have lost a game. I don't know what is their last couple games has been. Yeah, I don't know. But defending the three is going to be crucial. I'm looking at some stats over here. Let me see. Let me switch over here. Oh, no, I can't even use that. The field goal percentage right now, Knicks are at 50% as a team. That's what I'm talking about. That's legit. Boston is shooting 44.6, but yet we're still half. We're still tied, rather. So I wonder, is this their free throws that's getting at this? I believe they got to the line more than the Knicks. But the Knicks 3-point shooting is 39.1. We could live with that, as Boston is 39.3. The Celtics is out rebounding the Knicks at 25-30. So that's an issue with that. We got to grab more rebounds. total turnovers. So the Knicks only have 3 turnovers to the Celtics 7. That's crucial. That's very key right there. That's holding us down. As the game resumes, you got Julius Randle driving. And do they call a foul? Yes, they called a foul on White as Julius Randle is rolling through. And my other brother from another league. Yeah. What's going on, sir? Appreciate you for stopping by. I know you at work getting that paper. But anytime you can stop by, it's always an honor and a pleasure. Appreciate that. Julius Randle at the free throw line as he knocks it down. It is 74-73 on my end. Like I stated, my tablet is a little behind, but it looks like Julius knocks down and made both free throws. So we'll take that. As he does, he knocks down both free throws. Knicks get back on the defensive end. So we are turning TD Garden into the Garden. As White bring the ball up. Passes over to Tatum. Tatum is guarded by Grimes. You literally got 4 inches pause on the opposing end. As Jaylen Brown fadeaway jump shot as he misses. Rebound by Julius. Let's go. Brother A, appreciate you stopping by as Julius knocks down the 3. Let's go. 78-73. Julius Randle is trying to put the team on his back tonight as Jaylen Brown pulls up for the 3. That is the miss. Rebounds by Grimes. As we got the momentum right now, Julius Randle got the ISO at the top of the wing. Pull up for another 3. That is a heat check shot. Julius Randle is forcing that shot. As my fellow brothers are in the chat going hard right now. Pause. As a rebound by Julius Randle. Julius Randle passes over to RJ. RJ pulls for the 3. That is a no good. Rebound by Brogdon. He needs to set up on those shots. But as you has Jaylen Brown taking it over, drives and attack, misses it, rebounds by Grimes. Can this be the push that my Knicks need? As Julius Randle brings it down. Dribble, penetrate, 1 dribble, free throw extended, and it is cash. 24 points for Julius Randle, 9 for 15. He is 4 for 9 for 3, as the score is 80-73. Let's go, Knicks. Let's turn it back into the Garden, as Al Horford goes for the 3, pump fakes, attacks, blocks by Sims. Let's go. RJ Barrett on the fast break, straight to the left hand. No good. RJ Barrett rebound by Brogdon. That was the opportunity. As a timeout is called by Boston. Much needed timeout because the Knicks have momentum. Outscoring Boston 22 points. 22-13. Third quarter points. My Knicks are rolling in this third quarter. This was the talk of the halftime. What will we do in the third quarter that will separate us? And apparently my Knicks came out in the third quarter and they realized we do not play good in the third quarter. Let's step it up. They came out firing. Said my man Mel saying, let's go Knicks. Nets bumming it right now. Ivy about to get his career high. As I'm looking at it, it says it's 84-76 in the third quarter. We still got a quarter left to go. Mel, we still got a quarter left to go. What is my guy doing? I heard the Nets had put a couple guys on a trading block, so maybe they heard that and they're like, since we're on a trading block, we're not going to play well. I heard they put Curry on a trading block. How's Curry playing tonight? So usually when you hear guys on a trading block, they they about to get traded. But Curry should be getting buckets. Kyrie, big man who's been playing phenomenal lately. I think he had a phenomenal. He actually outdueled Joel Embiid last night. But I forgot your big man name. But The Nets would be all right, Mel. The Nets would be all right. You know, they'd be all right. Where am I at over here? The Nets would be all right. Let me see. He dropped 30 last night, though. Who dropped 30? Oh, Curry. Did Curry drop 30? Nah, Curry sat out tonight. Oh, that's why he's sitting out. The injury-prone Curry. That's fine. That's fine. So Knicks are up 80-73. 22 third quarter points, and we held the Celtics to 13. On a national televised game, I believe the Knicks need to win this one because the TNT staff has been going in on my Knicks early. I don't like that. So by us winning tonight will be crucial. We played the Cavs the other night. I thought we was going to lose against the Cavs. We beat the Cavs. So tonight, I don't want to jump the gun. It's looking good tonight, but it's the fourth quarter. It's all about the fourth quarter. Can we sustain this? You know, Julius is coming out hot. When will Tibbs bring in Opie to rest him so he could be fresh for that fourth quarter? It's all about being fresh. You know, it's all about being fresh for these quarters. Don't burn out Julius Randle. Don't burn out Brunson. That, you know, we have it rolling. When you're going to bring in Quickly. Quickly had it going in the first half. It's literally 4 minutes into the third and Quickly haven't came in. So these coaching things sometimes it's I can't do. As much as you say that, I still believe we needed a caliber of Donovan Mitchell. With his ability, I don't even think we would be. If we would have had Donovan Mitchell going into our record now, we would have a way better record, I believe. And I don't think it's his reasoning. I mean, I don't think it's Donovan Mitchell's fault that they're not winning as much as Jason Tatum gives it to a high pick and roll and an alley-oop to Williams. So you got Jalen Brunson at the top of the key looking like he's trying to back down on the dribble pin. Oh, he is backing down. White clearly has, as he hooked him. White is listed at about 6'5", Jalen Brunson 6'1". The back down post up move with the left hand hook. 82-75 Knicks. As Jason Tatum comes down off a down pin, as he goes to the rack, rebound by RJ. RJ on the fast break. He has numbers if he gives it up, but he don't. And foul by Williams. This is the momentum, guys. This is the momentum. As their coach head to the bench. Oh, back spasms for Williams. Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. It looked like Williams might need to head to the bench with that back spasm as RJ misses the free throws, guys. This is why you lose games, gentlemen. These are free throws. These are easy baskets. These baskets come and hurt you at the end of the game. RJ Barrett's 4 for 14. RJ, sorry, we got to put you to the bench, sir, and bring in Quickly as he makes that. It is 83-75 on my end, and it looked like the Celtics came back and hit a three. Donovan made Gobert want to leave, and he ain't even a scorer. Imagine him with Julius. Donovan Mitchell is passing the ball as Pritchard Richards hit a three. Look at his big men down in Cleveland. They're getting buckets. Jared Allen averaging, killing. So it's he just didn't like Gobert. I don't think he liked Gobert. But you have Jalen Brunson at the top of the key. Passes over to RJ. RJ on the post. RJ get double team as they pass the ball. Julius Randle down the paint. Left hand on Tatum's head. Let's go. He could have passed it easily and got the assist, but Julius said, I'm going to take it myself. As Jason Tatum isos against Grimes, he gets the quick double team, attacks the paint, misses it. As the Knicks has the momentum right now, 85-78, high pick and roll with Sims and Brunson. Brunson gets picked by, okay, Jalen Brunson in and out, tween, snatch back, pump fake, mid-range jump shot is Cash Money. The Knicks go up 87-78. Let's go Knicks, making him dance as you has the Knicks go up. Let's go. We're going to play some defense. You got a pick and roll with Pritchard Richardson and Williams. Brunson guarded with Pritchard. Pritchard with the jump shot. In and out. Rebounds by Sims. Let's go. You got Julius Randle bringing it up on an ISO play. Catches it, pump fake. Almost traveled. And they called the travel by Julius. See, Julius getting too excited, Julius. We got the lead. Too excited. But Julius Randle throws it down on Tatum's head top. Oh, yeah, he must have heard TNT staff at halftime talk mess about Julius Randle when they called him Julius Randolph. So Julius is coming in right now with 26 points, Brunson with 25. As you got Brogdon, as he tried to drive, dishes off to Williams, and the Knicks poked it away. Let's go. 87-78. Knicks are locking up on the second half, but it's still early. You got Brogdon coming off the curl. Left-hand layup misses. Rebounds by Williams. Back up. I thought Williams had a bad back, but he said never that as he go up. It is 87-83 on my end, but it looked like Boston must have came down and hit a shot, but we'll see. As you have Jalen Brunson at the top of the key, high pick and roll with Julius. Dish it up to Julius Randle. He shoots for three. Misses that. Rebound by Tatum. And Jason Tatum brings the ball up. You got a high pick and roll with Tatum. Tatum pulls up for three. That is missed. Rebound by Hartenstein. Hartenstein passes it out. Stolen by Williams. Okay, Brogdon passes over to Williams. Williams hit a three. Grant Williams, that is. There's two Williams on a Celtics team. As it's 87-83. You know, Tibbs don't like that. He's screaming out, Jesus Christ. As it's 54 seconds on my clock, Jalen Brunson isos against Pritchard. Pritchard is playing solid defense. We go for the high pick and roll. As Jalen Brunson attack, pull-up jump shot is Cash Money. 89-83. 43 seconds left on my clock. Jalen Brunson with 27-5 as the Knicks came prepared to battle. You got a high pick and roll with Tatum. Julius Randle switch on Tatum as Tatum goes isos. He dribbles Dolly, push off, he drops. Tatum misses. As you go, you got JB dishes it out early as Grimes slows it down. Very smart play by Grimes to slow it down. He could have pulled up the three. He was wide open. He said, let's slow it down. Let's slow it down. As you has a high pick and roll with Jalen Brunson, passes that over to, as you have a call fouled on Williams, as Jalen Brunson passes it off to Julius Randle. And that's a foul. Is this a foul where Julius go to the line? Yes, it is. As Grant Williams picks up his third foul. So as Quickly finally enters the game with 4.8 seconds left on the clock, what rest did Julius Randle have? None at all, as he pretty much played the entire third quarter. So let's go. You got Julius Randle, 4 for 10 for 3, 10 for 18 from the field goal, 6 rebounds. He hasn't rebounded the ball well like we're used to Julius. As he makes both of the free throws as Jalen Brunson get his rest in at the moment. As McBride's take a foul. I believe we have a foul to give. Okay, which we do, which is 2.2 to go. So this is a solid game. This is we do need more bench production though. You look at the bench production, you only have 15 from Quickly, And let me see who else. As the ball is inbound, they called a foul on this dude that looks like Gordon Hayward, but his name is Huser. Let's see, bro. The league really have hate towards the Nets. We don't even play aggressive, but we always in foul trouble. He says, my bad. This is a Knicks chat where y'all winning. No, it's all good, Mel. I have no problem. You guys y'all only down by 11. As I'm looking, it's 99 to 88. And I know for the most part of the games that I've watched, yes, the Nets do not be getting the calls, and there's a lot of calls. But you got to understand, the Nets have a lot of defensive players on their team, so they're aggressive defensively. So I understand when those calls, while they're getting those calls, because they play a little aggressive. They play aggressive defense. As the quarter comes to an end, 91 to 85. So the star comparison of Brunson and Randall has 45 compared to Tatum and Brown's 38. I don't want to awaken the sleeping beast in Tatum and Brown, but that is possible for them to kind of go off. And Brown has been sitting for a good while in this third quarter. So that means he's going to play the entire fourth. And Brown can go off. He can go off for buckets. So we're not out of it just yet. We're not out of it. So I don't want to get overly excited, overly happy. We're not out of it yet. As Brown could get it going, we know Tatum could get it going. So let's just stick with the optimism. I know if Wonder Woman was watching, she'd be like, "I believe." So we'll see how that goes. Right now, feeling good. Hopefully we can keep it going. Now, this is the key for this fourth quarter. You asked me, what are the keys for the fourth quarter? I'm going to show you the keys to the fourth quarter real quickly. Do I play actual games? No, Trace. I cannot play the games because that it's copyright infringement. So what I usually do is I talk about it. I give my play-by-play as if I am chatting of the games, but I cannot. That's what I'm talking about. Wonder Woman, that's what I'm talking about. So occasionally I'll throw up some highlight stuff here and there, but yeah, I cannot play the full game. Trace Thomas. And Wonder Woman believed that we will pull this one out. So we'll see. We'll see how that transpires. But the key to the fourth quarter, honestly, it's the bench. The bench need to come in right now and solidify and give us some buckets so that Brunson, Julius can rest. I would play RJ with this unit because RJ's having kind of a bad game. I believe RJ is he's not scoring his best ability, so let RJ run with this second unit. Let's see what the lineup they got. So they got Barrett, Toppin, Hartenstein, Deuce, and Quick. It's crazy. I would want to put Derrick Rose in it. Derrick Rose is instant offense for us. I know we're looking for defense, but at the point guard spot, we're not really getting killed at the point guard spot. Brogdon only has 5 points. Richard only has 7. So right now, I would want to sustain the offense. So, but that's the thing. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what Trent was referring to. Do we play actual basketball or do we play the games? We definitely play basketball. I could probably give you 30 right now, Trace. So I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, that's the thing. I don't know what he's referring to, Mel, because we'll give to we'll give him 30 easily right now. All right, as the game pretty much starts right now, you got the high pick and roll with this Gordon Hayward lookalike, but the guy name is Huser. As rebound by Hartenstein, and you have Deuce at the top. Knicks run into their set as Hartenstein at the top of the key. Passes over to quickly off a high pick and roll. Attacks the paint, in the paint, give it up to Opie. Opie's looking shook. 5 seconds left on the paint. He's attacks, floaters up. Floaters no good. Rebound by Boston as Jaylen Brown brings the ball up, which is at the wing. As he dribbles, hit the post, jump shot. Like I said, Jason Tatum is going to get it started. Jaylen Brown will get it started right now as he makes the first basket, 87-91. RJ Barrett coming off the curl, back down as he gets fouled, goes to the basket. So this is good for RJ. RJ is slowing the game down while still getting baskets, which is much needed. But RJ need to knock down both free throws, which I believe he will. So right now, you got FanDuel. Started the game was -8 for the point spread. Now it's +3. So what's going on? Is the Knicks rolling tonight? Will the Knicks get the win? Because you know Vegas knows before we do what's going to happen. As RJ knocks down both free throws. And we're going to keep it rolling. We're going to turn TD Garden into the Garden as we get a defensive stance going. As you have Deuce on Brogdon with the high pick and roll with Williams. As he turned the ball over for Deuce. That's what we're talking about. Quickly on the fast break. As he gets fouled and won by Quickly. Let's go. We need to trade Barrett. He's the second coming of Frank 2.0. Citizen X, what is going on? So trading Barrett, who you gonna get? Who you gonna get? Citizen, who you gonna get, my brother? If you're trading away Barrett, what type of player you think we're gonna get back? I believe that's a trade they make in the all season. Like if we remotely want to get a Zach, so you could get somebody. You could get Anunoby cheaper. You know, I think you could get him cheaper. But if I'm going to trade RJ, then you're going to give me Zach LaVine. I would trade RJ to get Zach LaVine. RJ, two first-round draft picks, 3 first-round draft picks, and I would do that. Yeah, he's wilding with the Frank 2.0. But then for OG, you would have to give up Obi. You would give up Obi and like Deuce in a first round, and you could get Anunoby. That's just what I believe. You know, so, but yeah, salute Knicks Nation. Appreciate you stopping by. Like I said, I'm all for trading RJ, but not for OG. OG, you know, exactly. Like, yeah, I would do that. I would use RJ to kind of get somebody, because OG makes only $17 million a year too. That's not even a lot, and he has 3 more years left out. So I definitely would go get OG, but I would probably move Obi more for OG, and then go get me Zach LaVine with the RJ trade. But I hear you. Back to the game. I have 97-89. RJ's at the top of the key with the high pick and roll. Dribble penetration. He does a little fadeaway. RJ misses that. RJ is having a bad game tonight, but we are still prevailing. We are still pushing. But don't get Jaylen Brown going as he drives. Look like it's a steal. As it's still going. Knicks basketball, great defense going on right now. While we have Jalen Brunson resting, while we have Julius Randle resting. Let this continue to go. If the Knicks can hold Boston down at least till the 5-minute mark, I would do that. But let's see if Tibbs will continue to go with this lineup while the Knicks are up. Let's go. So we have Deuce at the top of the key as they run their set over to Quick. Quick goes for the pick and roll. He doesn't take it. Quick pump fakes, dish it over to Grimes. Down to Opie. Opie pump fake. Side swipe for the 3. Let's go. Obi topping for 3, 100-89. Let's go. Let's turn it to the Garden as Grimes on Brogdon. Brogdon dribble penetrate to Brown. Brown dribbles off his foot. Whoa, that should be Knicks basketball. Wait, do not call a timeout, Tibbs. Do not call a timeout. Do not use it, Tibbs. Let's see. Oh yeah, that clearly dribbled off of Brown's legs. Let's go, Knicks. But then I wouldn't challenge this play. Okay. I hope he doesn't challenge the play. I hope the rest will see it for ourselves and then we can get it. But let's go 100-89. Knicks got it rolling. 8:15 left. That's good defense, Tibbs. Do not bring in Randall. Wait, it says the Knicks challenge. So the Knicks did challenge that play. Okay, so I guess Tibbs wanted to challenge the play. I mean, I would hold on to that coach's challenge. The refs messed that up. I would hold on to the coach's challenge on that play. Because you might need that going later on. I wouldn't have called that. Yeah. But I guess Tibbs wants to have the momentum. He wants to get the ball back. He wants us to pretty much keep our foot, on the necks of the Celtics. Which I'm not mad at, Tibbs. Pull out all stops, Tibbs. Pull out all the stops. But Knicks are rolling. Let me look up to see for the net score with my boy Mel. So it's 108-97. Brooklyn is going against Detroit. 108-97. My boy Mel is hopefully thinking that the Nets can kind of go on a run. I'm surprised Detroit is holding and sustaining this lead going into the fourth. If I was a betting man, I would have betted the Nets to kind of win tonight. So that should tell you how my year of going with sports betting hasn't been going that well. But the Knicks are up 100-89 with the turnover for Jaylen Brown. Let's see what they have going into it. I really wish my thing was a little quicker than what it is, but we'll settle. Oh, come on. All right, maybe this is up to par. We'll see. Right now, 100-89. Knicks are really, of course, it's a successful challenge. It hit off his foot. How did the ref thought it was Boston basketball? As Deuce has the ball, high pick and roll. Look like they're going to run their set, but he takes the ball. Hartenstein, come for that screen. There we go. Deuce attacks, stutter step, left hand foul. Deuce is getting to the free throw line. Let's go, Deuce. Let's go. Is this a free throw? Are we getting to the free throw? Yes. So Deuce need to make both free throws as it looked like he does. As we all know that my tablet is behind as Deuce make the free throw. See, this is how you win games, guys. Your bench get minutes. They play well. They play defense. And your starters come in and your starters do what they got to do. Julius Randle going to be fresh. He's going to be fresh coming to the fourth quarter. Brunson is going to be fresh coming to the fourth quarter, as well as Tatum and everybody else. But still, so you have White coming off the pick and roll by himself. Blocked by Hartenstein. Rebound by Obi Toppin. Obi Toppin said, let's slow this down. Let's slow it down. As Quickly coming up. Quickly's by itself at the top of the key by the logo. You got a high pick and roll with Hartenstein. Hartenstein passes off to Deuce. Deuce dribbles into the paint. He's on the left wing. He pulls up. No good. That was a bad. That was a bad take. As Brogdon passes over to Horford. Horford passes back to Brogdon. Brogdon on a pick and roll. Dishes over to... And a three-pointer made. Derek White with the three. Derek White with the three. It's a 10-point lead by the Knicks as a timeout is called. Now, if I know Tibbs is going to go back with his starters at the 7-minute mark. Do we want to go back with the starters at the 7-minute mark? I don't know. I don't know if I stay with the starters at the 7-minute mark. I mean, I don't know if I would bring the starters in as of yet. I probably would have still continued with that run. You know, you have Quickly 17 points. Most of that was in the first half. Like I said, Derrick Rose would have been good. Deuce is playing great defense. But Derrick Rose would have been perfect in this spot to go out and get us buckets. You know, the Knicks only held the Celtics to 25 the third. We have 7 right now as we put on 11. I would have brought in Rose. It makes me sad when Kyrie don't get foul calls because he's laying players. He should have 10 free throws a game. I believe you. Even when I watched yesterday's game, when I saw him, this was like the fourth quarter, when I think they were down 1, he attacked the paint, went up over Joel with the left hand. I'm like, oh man, that should have been a foul. But the fact that Kyrie's a wizard with both hands and he's agile, sometimes Kyrie like to avoid the contact. You know, he doesn't go into the body. He goes into the body when he's dribbling to get off you, but then when he goes for the layup, he's not drawing his body into that. As I look at the score, you guys are down by 10. 6 minutes and 38 seconds left in that quarter. I mean, it's looking tough for the Nets tonight. Hopefully they could prevail. As it's 102-92 Knicks going into the fourth quarter. Actually, we're in the fourth quarter. 7 minutes left. How do we feel? It all depends on the starters. Starters about to come back in. Chat, let me know how we feel about tonight's game. How are we feeling about tonight's game? I'm feeling optimistic tonight. You know, and maybe it's on me, but I truly thought that tonight was going to be a loss. But the Knicks are showcasing, and it's well needed because every game that we play this week is a national televised game. So what better week to showcase Knicks are for real, you know, and without Mitchell Robinson, you know, and we're in Boston. But remember, the Knicks have a better record on the road. I told you, we play a lot better on the road. And we are showcasing why my Knicks are an okay team. We are an okay team. You know, definitely. So you have Brunson back in. Also, Julius is getting more. Julius is resting. Opie is still out there. That's awesome. Dish out to Brunson. Brunson attack. Free throw extended. Jump shot is cash as Brunson come in. Refresh. Making buckets. 104-92. That's what I'm talking about. As we are making this a guarding game. You got Jaylen Brown. Tatum is back in the game. As you got a 3-pointer missed. Rebound by Hartenstein. Hartenstein passed up to Brunson. So we have Brunson, Quickly, RJ, Hartenstein, and Opie. Whoa. And no foul was called on that play. You got to give the ball up. But they said he touched it. So we take that Hartenstein with the pump fake. Backs over to Brunson. Brunson is fouled. It is Brunson time in this fourth quarter, ladies and gents. He got the proper rest that he needed. And look at Celtics coach looking like, let's see. He jumps up. Oh, okay. So he hit the ball. That's good defense by White. That's great defense by White. And that foul is a common foul, so no, don't go to the line. As they put Brown on Brunson, Julius Randle pulls up for the three. It's no good. Hartenstein with a missed rebound as Boston goes on a fast break. Boston bring the ball down and attack by Brown as he makes the baskets. 104-96. But it looks like my Knicks come back and get a bucket. So let's see how that transpired. As Boston is trying to slow the game. Oh, sorry. Brunson is, I don't know why he's trying to slow the game now. You should make the game on the road. So Brunson high pick and roll with Hartenstein. Brunson roll in and out. Jalen goes to the paint. Misses that. Hartenstein with the tipping. Knicks go up 106-94. As Hartenstein quickly, Brunson, RJ. Oh, then I guess what's the name is back in the game. As Brown misses the jump shot, rebound by Williams. You got Brunson go over the pick and roll. And you got a foul by Quickly on the dribble. Let's go Knicks. Jaylen Brown just pushes off RJ's and get to the basket. That's a tough basket by Brown. As Hartenstein come back with the tip-in. Knicks are maintaining a solid quarter as we put up 15 points in the fourth. Boston with only 9. As Hartenstein is down at the bench and they bring in Sims. As I'm not mad with that. As Brunson gets over the screen, guarded by Brogdon. Brogdon with the push. But they call that a foul. Wow, that should have been an offensive foul as Brogdon attacks the paint with his elbow, headbutts him, and Brunson drop. Wow, that should have been called. That should have been called. So, game is back up and running. I thought that would have been a foul. It was a foul, but not as a scoring foul as Jason Tatum goes to the line. Now we see the refs. We see the true refs. They are calling fouls, back-to-back fouls. And this is a free throw foul, so Jason Tatum is heading to the line. So is this how the ref are going to try to bring the game back and slow the game down with calling these fouls? No way. Don't do that, guys. Don't do that. As Jason Tatum makes the first three throws, 106-96, as Tatum knocks down both free throws. So let's go Knicks. Jalen Brunson bringing the ball up. JB, we need some buckets going on. As Jalen Brunson attack, he's being double teamed. Somebody's open. Let's find the open player, please. As JB tween, dribble between the basket, goes to the lane, pass over to Grimes. Grimes misses the three. Reed Brown. As Jaylen Brown brings the ball up, pass it over to Horford. Horford passes over to Williams. Williams and one and fouled. 106-98. As the Celtics are moving and grooving. Tibbs is angry. And this is what I said. You continue with that other unit. That other unit was playing good. But Sims tried to help out on Brunson because Brunson was about to get back down, pause, by Al Horford. So he double team. I understood the double team, but I'm not mad. But will Williams hit the free throw? No. Rebound by Julius Randle. How many rebounds? Julius Randle only have 7 rebounds. We are used to Julius having about 15 to 16 rebounds. Let's see if he can get to that mark tonight. As Brunson is being double teamed, we see the Celtics game plan is to trap Jalen Brunson. Let's see if the Knicks goes as it's 1 second left. As he forces a turnover. Guys, Julius, look at the basket, Julius. Wow. Okay, guys. This is the fourth quarter that we do not need, Knicks. Let's go. As Jason Tatum gets to the rack, left-hand layup as he scores the bucket. It's 106-100. 3 minutes left. So let's go. You have Jalen Brunson bringing the ball up. As you can see, the game plan is to trap JB. So you need to look for the open player, guys. You got a high pick and roll. We have Williams on him. Julius Randle has it at the top of the key, guarded by Brown. Julius Randle, drop step, dribble penetration, pull up, jump shot, cash money, free throw extended for Julius Randle. 108-100. As Jason Tatum's attack. Great attack on Sims as he make the basket. That is 108-102 on my end. This is a great battle back and forth as Jalen Brunson brings the ball up. He's tween at the top of the key. We got another high pick and roll to look like as another high pick and roll. Dribble penetration by Brunson. Brunson misses that. Rebound by Julius Randle. Julius Randle's attack, step back jump shot. It is good. 110-102. Julius Randle with 32, 12 for 21, putting the team on his back. Jason Tatum is fouled, and he gets to the line on a push-off. How is that a foul, ladies and gents, when he's literally shoving the player off? He is shoving the player off. Let's go, though. We give it up to Julius Randle. Julius Randle right now is putting the team on his back with 32 points, 12 for 21, 4 for 11 for threes. So he needs to stop taking threes. 8 rebounds, 2 assists. Jalen Brunson backing it up with 29, 12 for 22. As Jason Tatum's make his free throw, he has 31 points, 11 for 19, 2 for 5 for 3. So let's go. Jalen Brunson bringing the ball up. As they slow it down, Julius Randle with a high pick and roll. Jalen Brunson being ISO'd. Look like Julius Randle is getting double teamed. He passes it up. That is a turnover. You have Jason Tatum passes over to Brogdon. Brogdon shoots a 3. It is 108-110 with 157 left on a turnover by Julius Randle. As you can see, Julius Randle do not do well on let's see what Coach Tibbs let's see what Coach Tibbs do. They go on a run now, right? This is all up to Tibbs because you see that Boston adjusted. They trapped at Brunson. Then of course Julius Randle got hot. They started trapping Julius Randle. Now it's up to Tibbs to tell Julius, look, Julius, we have to play team basketball. Brunson, we have to team basketball. If they're trapping, somebody's open. So now you need to have shooters around. You need Quickly to be in there. You need Grimes to be in there. Have them where they can space the ball. Or bring Quickly in so you can have a secondary ball handler to initiate the offense. This is key now. This is key. This is key. Will the team listen? Because, yes, Tibbs could come up with the play. Tibbs could draw something up. But would it go through? As so now I'm looking at over here. Look like the Knicks got possession. The Knicks missed a shot, but then also looks like the Celtics missed a shot. So I don't want to jump the gun, but I am kind of jumping the gun. So let's watch it here live. As Jalen Brunson, a high pick and roll with Grimes. Do the Grimes squid. We have a double swing. See, pass the ball, Jalen Brunson, sir. In and out, Jalen Brunson, free throw extended shot, misses that. See, and this is how we lose games, guys. You trying to be the guy to win it when you need to utilize your team. So Horford passes over to Brogdon. Brogdon was open for the three. He misses the three. Rebound by Julius Randle. So we got a minute going down. A minute 16. You have Jalen Brunson at the top of the key. Look like it's going to be another high pick and roll. Jalen Brunson take two with him. Sims is in the way. As you got a still shot clock violation on my Knicks. That's crazy. Shot clock violation. So you know what? I will bring in Hartenstein for this last couple seconds. I know you weren't about defense, but right now you can see that Boston is probably we need some height in here to go against Boston right now. So you got the high pick and roll. Julius Randle switched over. Tatum gets to the rack easily. It's a tied game. With 46 seconds left on the clock. Oh, man. So let's go. You got a high pick and roll. Oh, man. You got, look at the double team. This is why I said the double team on Jaylen Brown. You got Quentin Grimes wide open for the three. He misses that rebound by Tatum. So Tatum's rebound. It's 19. Whoa. 13 seconds left on the clock. You got Quentin Grimes by himself at the top of the key. Tatum going ISO, dribble between the legs, hits it with the crossover, wide open, in and out. Rebound by Williams, blocked by Sims. Great defense by Sims. Jesus Christ. We are heading into overtime. The Knicks, the cardiac Knicks. Oh, man. Cardiac. Look at Jericho Sims with the block. Oh, man. We heading into overtime, guys. Knicks had the lead. We literally had... See, look at the fourth quarter. 19-25. 19-25. Boston came back. We were up, guys. I told you. We were up. Certain players, certain guys, we got to make the right play. Make the right basketball plays, guys. We were not playing as a team. We should have been moving the ball. Move the ball. You know, you're trying to play hero basketball. You know, Brunson, yes, you have the ability to make those shots, but you're being doubled. Julius, you're being doubled. Give that ball up, guys. Give that ball up. You're being doubled. Why continue with that? You're being doubled. How many times I'm going to say you're being doubled? You know, then Jalen Brunson, you're 6'1". You're going ISO against Jason Tatum at 6'8". You know, certain things, yes, you could probably try to blow past him. Once you do that, somebody's going to help defense. Look for that pass, JB. Look for that pass. This is, it's crazy. It's crazy. But we head into overtime. 5 minutes back on the clock. What's going to transpire? You know, now Tibbs is going to be forced to run with the starting units for another 5 minutes. You thought they had rest. That rest is gone now. So, going into OT, how do we feel? I have no clue. But Jericho Sims, phenomenal block. Definitely was a game-saving block. As we go for the jump ball, as I am behind for a few. I need to stop looking at the top, but I look at the top. It's telling me what is occurring before the game. So, tip rebound. Looked like Boston received the the possession in overtime as Tatum catches it. Looked like he squares up to the basket, being guarded by Grimes. He is attacking. The ball is stripped. And it's all for the Celtics. Knicks ball. Let's go. We'll take that. We'll take that. Oh, Jericho Sims, how you turning the ball over? So let's go. You got Julius Randle at the top of the key. ISO on Williams. He pulls up for the jump shot. That's a strong shot. Offensive rebounds by Sims. Dish is backed over. Sims with the, oh no, they call that a offensive foul. Yeah, so that's understandable on that screen. He gave him a nice body screen on that. As Jericho Sims right now with 13 rebounds, he only has 2 points, so he needs to be featured on that. As Brown shoots, misses the three, give it back to Tatum. Tatum passes over to White, who's wide open, and knocks down the three. Derek White right now with 15 points, 4 for 10, 4 for 7 for 3. Let's see how the Knicks come back as Jalen Brunson is fouled. That should be continuation. They said no basket on the continuation. Yeah. Well, usually when someone scores the first basket in overtime for me, let me see. The foul is there. Boom, boom. That should be a continuation by Brunson. But it is not. It's looking like the sports bet is in. They want the Boston Celtics to win this game, which is fine. Julius dribbles to the paint, head fake by Brunson. Brunson floater, it's no good. That is no good. You have Jason Tatum bringing the ball up at the top of the key on the wing. You go on ISO. Jason Tatum against RJ Barrett. He's posting, backing it down in the paint, and Tatum is fouled. Tatum is fouled. Yep, see, this is the momentum that the Celtics need. This is a hard one right now. Yeah, I'm telling you, the league, man. The ref messing that one. That and one would have been very crucial for us. As Celtics go up by Jason Tatum, they're up by 5. As my Knicks are crumbling right now. We have no offense coming in right now, which is crazy. We have not scored in this overtime yet. With literally 2 minutes, Jalen Brunson pull up for the 3. That's a strong shot. Off rebound is by Jason Tatum. As Tatum is going down with Grimes. Jason Tatum is saying 24-4 run. 21-4 run, guys. As Tatum misses the free throw. That's we only scored 4 points, guys. As Brunson attacks, dish it off to Julius. Julius stops and pop for the 3.
3-point goal.
As Julius hit the 3 to bring the game to 2. We would take that. As Julius tries to put the team on the back. I told you, there's a point in time where we need Derrick Rose in this game. But Brogdon shoots the 3, miss, rebound by Julius Randle. 2 minutes left to go. It is 13. Julius, a step back 3. Why would he go for the 3? Why, Julius? Why? That is a bad shot. That's a bad shot. That's a bad shot. As you have Jason Tatum being guarded by Grimes. You have a high pick and roll coming. They switch that. They double team. Horford wide open for the 3 as he missed. You got a box out, but a foul by Julius Randle. As it was a phenomenal box out, but you should have went for the ball as Brogdon fouls. as Randall fouls Brogdon. But thank God it's on the fourth foul, so it would be no free throws coming. Knicks are not in the penalty. So Jason Tatum has the ball. You got a high pick and roll, and it's an offensive foul. Thank you. Thank you. As the Knicks get possession of the ball, 113 to 115, a minute and 50 seconds left on the clock. So you have Jalen Brunson at the top of the key, looking like a high pick and roll. He dribble penetrates, dish it over to Sims. Sims, whoa, almost throw the ball over. 6 seconds left. Julius gets to the rack. Left hand floater, misses it, catches the rebound, but it's a loose ball foul. So it's a loose ball foul called on Tatum. Mom, how you doing? How's everything? Appreciate you stopping by. But Julius Randle goes to the rack. Look like he's fouled, but it looks like my Knicks do not get the ball. I am looking. So you have Jalen Brunson dribble penetration, get to the rack, dish it up to Grimes. Grimes is wide open, and he misses that shot. That is heartbroken moment right there. He needs to knock down that shot because he's wide open. As we turn this into the Garden, let's go. You have Jason Tatum at the top of the key being switched. Jason Tatum dishes that over, passes to Horford. Horford passes it back to Tatum being guarded by Julius. Julius misses the shot. Tatum misses the shot. Offensive rebound. Back to Tatum. Tatum has the ball. He's being isolated by Julius. He's tween. Look like he carried. He's attacked to the basket. Misses that, rebounds by Sims. Let's go, Sims. You have Julius Randle bringing the ball down. Pass it over. RJ for three. Bang! Let's go. RJ Barrett shoots the three. Knicks take the lead. 16-15. 28 seconds left on the clock. RJ had a bad game. RJ have not been killing it tonight. RJ coming at the crucial time period. RJ hits the bang shot in overtime right now to take the lead. 116 to 115. 28 seconds left. Crucial shot by RJ. Crucial moments by the Knicks. Great ball movement. This was a crucial play, guys. This is what I've been stating all night. It's a crucial play. Ball movement. Barrett hits the three-pointer. Can we hear that one more time?
3-point goal.
Definitely. Let's go. This was a solid, much-needed bucket by the Knicks. Whew. Much-needed bucket by the Knicks. RJ came clutch. That is a clutch moment by RJ Barrett. Appreciate that. That was needed. Let's go. How we feeling? RJ Barrett came through with a much needed three. And of course, the game came right back on quickly. Let me switch over because I'm getting all excited. And it looks like Jason Brown came out, made a 4-foot shot from a Brogdon assist. So let's see how this occurred with literally 4 seconds off the clock. How did they score with 4 seconds? Let's see. They got Brown. Oh, this ISO bucket. He just literally took RJ to the basket with ease. 116 to 117. So now it's in the Knicks' hands. This is literally in the Knicks' hands. 116, 117, 24.3 left. What will Coach Tibbs draw up? Who's going to get this play? Will the ball go to Julius Randle? Will the ball go to Brunson? This is a crucial last-minute play. Brunson has been missing last few of his shots. I'm going with Randle. As crazy as it sounds, I'm going with Julius Randle to get this last second buckets. So the ref really against the Nets. It's tough to watch these games. Let's go Knicks. Give the season out. Yeah, I just saw the Detroit game 130 to 122. Nets kind of took an L tonight, which should have been a victory. I'm gonna definitely look at the highlights to see what transpired from that game. But from my guy Mel, it seems like the refs were not on the Nets side tonight. But right now we are in the overtime with the Knicks. Knicks have possession. The last time we had the possession, which was in January, where RJ Barrett came off the curl, hit the three to win the game, but that was in. Hold up. Let me switch back over because it looked like the game started. Julius Randle go to the rack, and they called a foul. They called a foul on the drive. Hold up. So do Randall get to the line? Let's see. RJ about to take the last shot. Do you think so? Well, it looks like Julius Randle going to the line. Julius Randle, let's make this first basket. My man A said, and he knocks it down to tie it. Let's go. We tie it. 21.2. We got Jericho Sims into the game for quickly right now. Let's go, Julius. Knock down these free throws. It's time to lock up. It's time to lock up. So Julius Randle's at the top. Clearly, he makes the free throw with 21.2 left. As he does. Let's go. Let's turn TD to the garden. We got Jason Tatum being guarded by Quentin Grimes. You got the pick and roll switch over. Push it over to the wing. Jaylen Brown's attack. Free throw extended shot, and he's fouled by Jaylen Brown. He's fouled by Jaylen Brown. He be finding ways to take the shot regardless of how horrible his game has been. That is true. That is true. But that is a foul by Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown go to the free throw line. And he misses the first one. Let's go, Knicks. Jaylen Brown misses the free throw. It's still 118 to 117. Jaylen Brown back at the line again. He shoots the free throw. He misses the second rebound by RJ Barrett. RJ Barrett is fouled. 5.7 seconds left on the clock. Adrian has said that RJ is going to make the last shot. Maybe he is right because RJ is going to the free throw line as the Celtics fans are shocked as Jaylen Brown has choked on the line, missing 2 free throws. And the rebound by RJ Barrett knocks the first one down. Cool, calm, and collective Barrett. 119 to 117. So 1 possession game. Let's see if RJ knocks down both free throws. Calm and collective Barrett knocks down 2 free throws. Could that be the last shot made? As the Knicks are up by 3. Now it's down to coaching, guys. It is down to coaching. What do you do? What do you do for your coach? Coach A, what do you do in this possession? You are up by 3 with 5.7 seconds left. Do you foul? Send them to the line for 2? Or you play defense with the chance of potentially going to overtime if they make the 3? What do you do, coach? Let me know, what do you do? What do you do? Says RJ get the last shot. Should have won like 10 bands on the FanDuel. Hey, is that you definitely should. He said, nah, no foul. Okay, so A says no foul. You go straight up. You want to defend straight up. This is Coach A. And this, he said, play it straight up. Now, for me, and then if I know Tibbs is going to foul. If I know Tibbs. If I know Tibbs Tibbs like he would like to foul on this play. So let's roll it out. We're gonna leave it here. I put it here. So you have the play set. You have Brown coming up off the top. You have Tatum at the top. He swings. He misses the three. Passes it over. Blocked by Brunson. Knicks win the game. 120-117. The Knicks took down the Boston Celtics, #1 team in the NBA. The basket's been easy in the paint for Boston. Been playing solid on the perimeter, guarding jumpers. That is true. As you can see, Brunson came through with the block to save it on Brogdon. As game is done, Knicks are winning the rebounds because he's got their offensive lineup in. Definitely. Well, if you look at the total rebounds, Boston is winning on the stats in total rebound with 56 and Knicks is 50. But for this one, yes. Look at RJ Barrett. Talk your talk. RJ Barrett. We literally took down. I had the Knicks losing, guys. I had the Knicks losing tonight. This was a key victory on TNT tonight because Shaq, Chuck was talking all that smack against my Knicks. We prevailed tonight. 37 from Julius. Woo, let's go. Great game. Should have never went to OT. That is true. But the Celtics went on a phenomenal run. Tibbs need to learn how to make a little adjustments here and there. You know, for that fourth quarter, we couldn't score. I would have at least brought in, right? Deuce was playing great minutes. But with that unit, I would have brought in Rose because we needed somebody to score in that fourth quarter. We wasn't getting anything. Definitely. Yeah, game definitely shouldn't have won. We were up. 100%. Totally believe that. Mom, appreciate you for stopping by. Thank you. But yes, we definitely prevailed. Solid victory with the Knicks tonight. We literally, we beat the Cavs, which I thought we was going to lose. Come through with Boston. Wonder Woman, you are it. You are our good luck charm. I need you here every time. But I appreciate that. The bench should have had more time in the end of the third and the fourth. So the bench played solid in the fourth. So they didn't really play in the third. I hear that. So Tibbs brought them in the fourth quarter. And then they got a good stretch during that time period. So I don't know why. He should have kept them in a little bit longer. But you know Tibbs, once he see... and we had the league during that time period. We didn't lose the league until he brought in the bench. So that's the life of coaching, honestly. But great win tonight by my Knicks. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling great. I didn't know how that game was gonna go. Tell you the truth. I didn't know who was gonna show up. I don't know what's gonna show up. Let me take the earpiece out because I was listening to the game on my tablet. That's what I'm talking about, Knicks. That's how you get the job done. That's how you shoot. You know, making our free throws at the end. Free throws is very crucial. It's very important. We was making our free throws. That came through clutch. We held. I can't say we held them to a certain amount. Let me see if I can switch over to the stats real quick. I had to make a couple adjustments real quick. But let's go Knicks, man. That's what I'm talking about. That's very crucial. We could take the scorecard away. Let's see if I can. Paste. Can I put all of that in there? All right, whatever. So we can do that. So Knicks prevailed. We pulled through. Let me see. Let's look at the scores going through. RJ Barrett with 19 points. Had a slow game. Was not knocking down the shots. as we know RJ can, but he got to the free throw line, 5 for 6. That was key for me, but still 40% from 3. But going 6 for 18, I would have liked him to at least score more of that. Proud of y'all. Keep the C's close in standards. Definitely. And the C's have been losing lately. They have been losing lately. Let me see. Do I even have my standards up? I do not have the standards up. So it's time for me to go to the standings. But the C's have been losing lately. I don't know for sure how many. So this is the second loss in a row. I got to figure out who they played last time. That's the second loss in a row. Boston is now 35-14. Matter of fact, I don't even think the win came in yet. There we go. Now Boston is on a 3-game losing streak. That's more like it. Boston is on a 3-game losing streak. The Knicks have won 2 in a row. We at 27-23. That's looking good. 27-23. Let's keep that loss column down and the wins column increasing. That's what I like to see with that. But let's kind of go back over to the stats. Finish this off real quick. Julius Randle, even though he was in the plus minus, he had a minus 16. He came on at a very crucial time period, but he still had 37. You have 5 fouls, Julius. You was hacking and whacking. But 2 turnovers, which is phenomenal for me. He didn't rebound as much, but look, 6 for 7 from the free throw. 5 for 13. We take that 38% because you're usually lower anyway. But you 52 from your field goal. We're telling Julius this all the time. Julius, if you stay within the perimeter, if you stay in the paint, free throw extended, post up, you're solid, my brother. You're solid when you do that. And you only had 2 assists. That's where we're failing at, guys. We're iso balling too much. As a team, we only had 17 assists. That's not going to get you far. Definitely not even in the playoffs as well. But we'll take this game. Well, we take it. You know, Sims was literally there to grab boards. Board man Sims, not even jump man Sims. 14 total rebounds, 10 defensive, 4 offensive, which is always needed. Always needed. Grimes. Now, Grimes, I'm a little bit disappointed in the Grimes situation. Not from the defensive end. Grimes plays phenomenal defense. Grimes kept us in this game, but you missed wide open threes, Grimes. You were 1 for 6. If you knock down your threes, it's the real difference. You had a wide open 3 in the 4th quarter for us to take the lead, and you missed that. You know, I figured we probably wouldn't have had to go into overtime if you would have knocked down that shot. So Grimes, let's get it going. And it's tough when you're only playing defense. When you're playing defense, hard-nosed defense, yes, it's tough to still have the ability to score or have the legs to score. But, you know, you're in the league, my brother. You got to find out if Kobe's able to play defense like that and still give you offense. You know, you got to adjust your body to it. But 5 points is not going to cut it. But JB came back from a solid game, 12 for 25. You're literally, if you would have made a bucket, you would have been at 50%. Or if you didn't take that one attempt, you'd have been 12 for 24. But we'll keep that 48%. That's solid for me. 2 for 6 on the 3-pointers, not okay, but 3 for 4 from the free throw. Knock down your free throws, very important. But the key for me is the 7 assists. I like the 7 assists. Lately he has not been getting assists. He's been 4, 5. I think like the last 3 games you've been averaging like 4 or 5 assists. Get that assist up. We'll take it. Emmanuel quickly, even though he only played 28 minutes, he was 7 for 12, 58%, 2 for 3. 66, 1 for 2 for the free throws. Got to make your free throws. But a key thing was his 3 offensive rebounds. Those were key for me. 1 assist, 1 steal. That's fine with that or whatever the case is. But those buckets, those 17 points from quickly was very crucial for our bench production. Hartenstein, you only had 1 point, but you did grab 6 rebounds. With 2 fouls, we'll take that, whatever. Deuce didn't make no bucket at all, right? No, how did Deuce get a bucket? Oh, he got to the free throw line. Key free throws. late in the game. Deuce made those, and we were solid. Then Obi Toppin, he had it going early, and then didn't see the floor. But 16 minutes for Obi Toppin, that is fine. I'm feeling good, man. You what they said in Friday? Feeling faded, feeling X-rated. It's Mr. Nasty time. Let me see. Watching to see the wife later on. No, but Knicks pulled it through in overtime. We definitely having Knicks games on TNT or any televised game. We have to win. We have to win. Just because the team, they go against us all the time. The national televised games. So it's very good for us and to beat the number one team in the NBA is the Knicks. Is the Boston Celtics that the Knicks won. So I'm scrolling through Twitter just to see if they showcased something good. But nope, Twitter's not really showcasing anything solid. That is fine. I'm actually waiting to see when Tibbs go to the podium. I want to hear that. I want to hear what Tibbs' take is on this game. But Knicks prevail 120 to 117. What is with all these emojis, man? What is with all these emojis? I'm about to say, like my daughter, speak with your words. Speak with your words. Now, but yes, thank you for stopping by. I appreciate the love. But 120, 117. Knicks scored 10 points in the overtime, while the Celtics only scored 7. So it's solid for my Knicks to pull through with this win. To still keep us. Nothing really changed in the standings. We are still in 7th place, but we are a point game behind the Miami Heat, who has been on a roll as well. Miami Heat has won 2 games as well, 2-game winning streak. So we will prevail. So who do the Knicks play next is the key. Who do the Knicks play next? And let's go to... do I still keep that up? No, I think we're done with that. Who do the Knicks play next? I believe the Knicks play the Nets on the next game. And the Nets have been on their they've been on their losing streak, so that would be a good game. We have the Nets Saturday at 5:30 coming up, and we will be in Brooklyn. So, can we continue this win streak of beating these top teams? As you can see, the Cleveland Cavaliers were in the 5th spot. They took the L. The Boston Celtics was at the number 1 spot. They took the L. Right? Who's next? Who's next is the question, and it's the Brooklyn Nets sitting at the 4th spot. I'm sorry, the Nets is on a 2-game losing streak. Obviously, they would be on a hunt to kind of win their next game. So it's up to the Knicks to take this game. Take this game. The Nets lost to the Detroit Pistons. Not to say that Detroit Pistons is not a great team. I just don't think they're on my Knicks caliber team. So how do we match up against Brooklyn? So obviously Grimes will have to guard Kyrie. We know that because we're not going to put Brunson on him. Then who's going to guard Brunson on the Nets? The Nets has great, wing players, great 2 guards. Well, there's Seth Curry. Who's going to guard him? We all know Ben Simmons is going to guard Julius Randle. Now, how does Julius Randle play well against Simmons going forward? I don't know. Maybe that will be the matchup, Ben Simmons and Julius Randle. For that Saturday matchup. Great job. I'm loving your energy and very happy your team won. I am ecstatic my team won. to tell you the truth. If my team lost, my energy would have been totally different. I try to be neutral when I call these games. But when you're a Knicks fan, and when you're a delusional Knicks fan at that, your emotions show. And usually win or lose kind of dictates my energy going forward. But yes, appreciate that. Knicks prevail once again. Ecstatic, elated about that. I'm hoping Tibbs. Do we get Tibbs talking, or is he showing up at the podium to kind of talk about the game? But I have nothing pulling up. Let me search Knicks on MSG to see what they have up right now. And all they have up is a photo right now of Barrett putting up 19, 4 and 1. Brunson 29, 4 and 7. Julius Randle 37, 9 and 2. Quickly with 17, 5 and 1. Quickly could have had more points than that. What do you think about it? Quickly could have had more points. He definitely could have. But I'm waiting to see, man. Hopefully they have Tibbs. They bring Tibbs up there to chat about the game. I'm interested to see what Tibbs has to say, how they played well. But I might have to end this because it is 10:27. I want to eat some food. I need to spend some time with the family because this has been a long stream. But kudos to the Knicks on prevailing and pushing through and beating the Boston Celtics when I didn't have faith at the time, but we continue. Knicks pride, big task, what it do, big task at hand, and we definitely did have a big task at hand today going against the Boston Celtics, the number 1 team in the NBA. We held the Boston Celtics to a solid 117. Knicks put up 120. Markel, what it do? Knicks fans are rolling through right now. Appreciate you guys for rolling up. Got a solid victory tonight. Knicks prevailed. Brunson showed up. RJ, who's had a slow game, but pulled through, hit the 3, clutch 3.
3-point goal.
Hit the clutch 3 for us to take the lead. And Knicks was smart not to foul on that play. Knowing me, when I used to coach little teams there, I would have probably fouled. But we did not. I just hit the sub button. Appreciate that sub up. Appreciate you. Big task at hand. Appreciate you for rocking with me. Knicks are rolling. We are literally rolling through our Eastern counterparts right now as we took down the Cleveland Cavaliers last game. And we're rolling through into Boston, taking Boston out, which, like I said, I didn't know the Knicks had it tonight with the Beantown, especially the way the first quarter started, especially how the first started. But we prevailed, beating the Boston Celtics, who's at the top of the food chain. Then we have Brooklyn Nets, 29-19 next, rolling through. How are we going to dethrone the Brooklyn Nets, who's in our conference? Mind you, Boston is in our conference as well, which is why it's key to win these games. We are now tied in the Boston series with 1-1. We are tied with the series. The Cavs series, the Knicks lead 2-1. So we are rolling going into these series, guys. We are rolling going into these series. Now, the Brooklyn Nets. Have we played the Brooklyn Nets already? I believe we have. We played the Brooklyn Nets, but we played Brooklyn again. I believe Brooklyn won the first series. So, no KD. You have the Nets losing 2 games in a row. I'm going on a limb. Knicks is beating the Nets on Saturday. Knicks are beating the Nets on Saturday. Make sure you tune in to Delusional Knicks Fan Network on Saturday, 5:30. We definitely going live. But we pulled through with that. Taking Kyrie out, we're going to get that W. My thing is the schedule going forward with, as I can pull it up, that Laker game. That Laker game is the only game I feel questionable about because they just traded for Rui Hachimura. He's going to guard Julius Randle when we play the Lakers. Then you got AD back. Sims is going to destroy AD. I mean, AD is going to destroy Sims. Do we start Hartenstein for that Laker game? Mitch is out. So that's the only game I feel questioned about. The Nets game, since we ran through the Celtics in Cleveland, I believe we should be solid going into that Nets game. We're beating the Nets. So that's why I'm not really worrying about the Nets too much, even though Kyrie can go off for 50, but we hoping Grimes can lock that up. Put Grimes and Deuce on Kyrie. Then you have Ben Simmons, but Ben Simmons have not been scoring. You have Seth Curry, so hopefully our guards can guard up and, neutralize. Nets just lost to Detroit. So maybe I don't want to jump the gun on that, but I'm jumping the gun and saying that we're going to beat the Nets. It's really this Laker game that I'm worrying about. How do we fare up on this Laker game? How, chat? You have AD, you have Hachimura. Even Bryant has been playing good for the Lakers. You have Braun. Who's going to guard Braun? Because if Grimes is guarding, who's Grimes? You can't put Grimes on Braun. You can't do that. Grimes might have to guard Westbrook or Schroeder. And RJ on Braun? It's going to be a long night. It's going to be a long night. That's why I think that Laker game, it's crucial for the Knicks. But, let's go. Kudos to Knicks pulling out the W. I'm going to be on this high for a while. We have 2 days to the next game. You have Thursday, then you got Friday and Saturday. So I'm gonna ride this high out for 2 more days. But the Knicks just pulled through. Great win, 117-120. Let me pull up to Twitter to see if we have a Tibbs post game talk. That's what I need is a Tibbs post game talk. But nothing of Tibbs yet. Nope, nothing on Tibbs yet on this post game talk. Let me switch over to my other account to see, as you should. Let's go. Let me see. So no, nothing yet on Tibbs on a post-game talk. I definitely want to hear Tibbs' perspective on this game tonight. But nothing is pulling up, so we're pretty much going to end the stream on that one. Knicks World, Nick Nation, thank you for rocking with your boy. Appreciate you. Stay tuned for the next one. Everyone in the chat, thank you for rolling. And let me see. What's going on with my base load? My base load not rolling through. But anyway,